These Tesla drivers are done with Elon Musk's Twitter drama. Heather decided she was done when Elon Musk posted vitriolic attacks on Dr. Anthony Fauci, one of the world's most respected immunologists and outgoing director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. For Logan, it was when Musk ordered employees to stop paying Twitter's bills to vendors for services they'd already rendered. For Tom, Musk's corrosive and erratic leadership of Twitter since he bought the social media site at the end of October was just too much. And when each of them called to cancel their Tesla car pre-orders or to terminate their car leases over the past few months, saying Musk's toxic behavior was the reason, each heard pretty much the same thing from the Tesla salesperson on the other end of the line. We're hearing a lot of that. For the past 2 months, Musk, 51, has been managing Twitter as its new owner and CEO, after paying $44 billion to buy the company. Now it seems the toll of his chaotic leadership style, while also splitting his time, is wearing on his other companies. The world's second richest person is also CEO of electric car manufacturer Tesla and rocket maker SpaceX. On Sunday, Musk initiated a poll asking users whether he should step down as CEO of Twitter. When voting closed early Monday morning, 57% of 17.5 million accounts tallied said he should go. On Tuesday, Musk said he plans to resign as CEO as soon as I find someone foolish enough to take the job. He added, though, that he plans to stick around, overseeing the software and service teams. As Twitter's primary owner, he'll also likely have an outsized say in how the company's run. If Musk's tenure as CEO may be drawing to an end, it comes after his work over the past couple months was punctuated by his outspoken embrace of extremist right-wing reactionaries, his attacks on former staff from marginalized communities, his spreading of homophobic lies about an attack on the husband of Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, and his haphazard pronouncements of new policies at one of the world's most influential communications platforms. Twitter is no longer a publicly traded company, but Tesla is. And investors there appear unhappy. Tesla's shares have plummeted more than 38% since the deal was finalized October 27, with Musk reportedly pulling engineers from projects at the carmaker to help keep the lights on at Twitter after he unceremoniously fired half of Twitter's employees a week into his takeover. Big-name advertisers, who account for nearly 90% of Twitter's sales, have bailed. Those who've spoken publicly say his corrosive behavior, in addition to poorly planned changes to the site that led to a proliferation of fake accounts, are too much. Musk has separately blamed unnamed activists for pressuring companies to cut back spending. On Monday, Oppenheimer was among the first major analyst firms to issue a downgrade for Tesla's stock, CNBC reported, rating it at perform from outperform before. On Tuesday, Evercore IC slashed its 12-month price target for Tesla stock by a third, cutting it to $200 from $300. Analysts at Daiwa Capital Markets reportedly marked their target even lower, at $177, citing a higher risk profile from the Twitter distraction. Tesla's stock has sunk more than 10% just this week. The vehicle maker, meantime, has made increasingly aggressive offers to encourage would-be buyers to jump in. Tesla offered at least one customer a nearly $4,000 credit by phone. In early December, the company added a note to its website offering $3,750 and 10,000 free supercharging miles to people willing to take delivery of a new Model 3 sedan or Model Y crossover cars by the end of the year. On Wednesday, the company bumped that offer up to $7,500. Musk has sold nearly $40 billion worth of his Tesla shares to help fund Twitter, even as an estimated $1.2 billion interest payment comes due over the next year. The South African entrepreneur's personal fortune has dropped by about half, to $148 billion, according to Bloomberg's Billionaires Index, which tracks real-time net worth of the world's richest people. Surveys reveal Tesla's brand image is eroding, and sales employees claim a lot of consumers canceling reservations and not signing new leases blame Musk's Twitter conduct. And the man who loves to make memes and hashtags has become the focus of several, with enemies calling him out with hashtag Elon the Snowflake, hashtag Elon is destroying Twitter and hashtag Elon Musk is a giant turd. Last week, the Twitter sphere dubbed him Space Karen for pulling the plug on a Twitter's Spaces discussion after he failed to answer questions by some of the journalists who he'd banned temporarily from the site after they wrote stories about him he didn't like. His personality is absolutely tanking the Tesla brand, said Heather, a biotech executive who's nearing the end of her lease for an extended range Model S. I'm looking forward to having an Elon-free existence. Heather and other Tesla owners have increasingly been telling family, friends and posting on social media that they no longer want to be associated with him. More than a dozen accounts have published purported cancellations for Tesla automobiles in response to the billionaire's statements, often to mocking responses from Musk defenders. 3 customers whose lease payments were finishing or were about to take delivery on a car spoke with CNET on the condition of anonymity because they worried that they might be harassed online and, potentially, in real life by the online mobs that endorse Musk and are now emboldened to say whatever they want on his platform. CNET offered them pseudonyms for this article and in one case disguised the gender of a Tesla client because they were so concerned about the possible repercussions. They have excellent reason to be afraid. Yoel Roth, Twitter's former head of trust and safety, and his family were forced to abandon their home for fear of their physical safety, The Washington Post said, after Musk assaulted him in a series of tweets. Musk distorted Roth's academic writing about sexuality and children, which led to a wave of vitriol and threats targeting the Twitter CEO, his family and professors who evaluated his past work. Roth resigned from Twitter after Musk named himself chief twit, making clear he'd be calling the shots rather than delegating to trust and safety teams focusing on principled development. Ultimately, those online mobs have added complexity to the swirl of feelings individuals have around Twitter, Musk, and Tesla. For example, Logan, a Tesla Model 3 lessee from Southern California who works in real estate services, was drawn to Tesla and its battery-powered automobiles because he didn't want to support oil companies and also because he truly enjoyed the car. It drives well and is comfortable.